Yeah, I would say so. I mean, this is a big win for any partnership, much less a new one. And my goodness, to come up here and rope for $100,000 a man and witness somebody winning $1 million. First cowboy to ever win $1 million in one day. What an exciting day and a fun day. I'm telling you, it was he and I talked about it earlier, and I told him, I said, one thing about it is we know what it pays to win second. We know what it pays to win first. Let's try to win first. So made a good run on our first one, come back on the second one. First team out, takes a lot of the thinking out of it. Kaleb did a great job turning both steers. And when we're 4-3 in the second round, I knew whenever I heeled the steer and we got the flag and looked back and knew everything was good, we had a pretty good chance of winning some good money. But there was 3 teams left that were sure enough capable of beating us. So amazing day, it really was.
Yeah, I mean, when it was 4-3 in the final deal, no doubt it felt great, but in the semifinals we'd have won third or whatever, so I really didn't have any idea if, what it might end up winning, and it's the longest 3 steers I've ever waited for, I think, in my life. And
these dadgum crossfiring Brazilians, if they quit crossfiring and pulling back so hard, we wouldn't be worried about it as much. But my goodness, those guys rode good today.
Yeah.
They really did.
I was sitting there when he walked out, and he was kind of mad, but then he looked up on the screen and he seen his horse's butt, so he was doing good.
Hey, his pullback, I told him, I said, he has worked a long time on that, because if I was to ever try to do that, one of 2 things, I'd either fall off or he'd be hauling me to the hospital because I'd break something. But that pullback deserves the big screen in the AT&T Stadium, slow-mo. And he got it 3 or 4 times, and it was well-deserved. That's a good kid. Rope's really good. He went to a couple of my clinics that I did in Brazil when I met him. And I wish...
Look at him trying to toot his horn.
No, like I could teach anybody to pull back like that. I need to learn from him on a little pullback and a little crossfire, because I told him in my schools he was going to have to quit throwing so fast. He can't rope faster than the teacher. It's making me look bad. So I'm just saying it for his sake. That's a good kid, and he heals really good, so they better watch him.
Yeah, this is the craziest day of my life, I think. I mean, definitely my biggest win, and I'm just thankful for all my sponsors and my family and everybody that watched on TV, and all the congratulations, and I really appreciate it.
To me, for some reason, I was nervous today. I'll be the first to admit, I don't know what it was. It was just the feel of it. But I wasn't nervous when I rode in the box. Both times I got in the box, it felt like I was at a rodeo. But like something about the feel of riding around, being back here, getting ready, and I think it was maybe just the fact that at the NFR, you've got, like you said, it's the 10th round is different, but you've got 10 runs at $18,000. Right here, you've got 1 run, 18 teams, and 14 go home. To me, the first round was a little more nerve-wracking than the second round, just because that was the hardest part, was to get by those 18 teams and make it back. And then, not saying that I wasn't nervous in the second round, obviously, when there's only 4 teams left, but like I said, being first out does take a little pressure off, because we don't have any choice but to go make the best run we can.
He must have taken all my nerves, because today I was pretty calm all day. I was more nervous after I roped, really, than seeing if the people was going to beat us or what than I was before. And we had to go 9th out in the first round, and we made a good run. We was 4-4, and then it was 3rd, and there was 9 teams left, so I didn't even watch. And they let me know that we made it back, and then on the final one, just made it work, and it worked out. Anytime you can win $100,000 is good, no matter what part of the year it is. But it definitely gives us some confidence going into Houston and the straight coming up. And $100,000, I can do a lot around my place, and I think it sure go a long ways.
I've always said that to make a really successful year, you need one big win. You need a George Strait win, a BFI win, or a Houston win or something like that. And now with this, it's even bigger. So to kick it off and win the very first one, like you said, it relieves so much pressure, because our job is to come out here and make a living. Obviously you want to win, but money is a factor. You want to win money. So to come out here and win $100,000 right off the bat, right before we even get to go to all these other big ropings and big rodeos, sure is a good feeling, and hopefully it gives us some momentum going into the rest of the year.